YouTube, what's good? Welcome to my channel, Creative Minds. Leo speaking. Hey, look, I'm sitting in this truck and I said, you know what? I'm gonna throw something out there talking about the right time. I'm sitting out here in front of this store. Normally it's open up at 9 o'clock, and I think they changed the time because I see people walking up to the door, pulling on the door, and they can't get in, which throws me to this of the right time. Many of us want to get something started. Many of us want to start a journey. But the biggest thing we do to ourselves is we start telling ourselves, I'm going to wait for the right time. And guess what? It keeps getting pushed further and further and further back. I've heard people say, I want to get my money right. Well, when do you get your money right? When does that happen? And you're going to have some folks out there say, you know what? I need all this specialized equipment. I was one of those before I got started. To talk about, let's say, my Forex trading journey. I was a guy going out there buying all the fancy monitors, trying to get all this fancy equipment, and couldn't get it to work. Couldn't get none of that stuff to work. The docking station, nothing was working. Guess what? I started trading using just a pure laptop. Didn't need all that fancy equipment. Didn't have to wait on no time and everything. And that's why I try to get at, and I try to tell people there's never going to be a perfect time for you to start doing anything in this lifetime. Those ideas ain't going to come at the perfect time. They just going to come. Then you just got to execute. You got to hop on and say, you know what, I got to get this done. Sometimes my greatest ideas happen when I'm driving. I got to pull over and write them down. Say, all right, let me write this down so that I can start operating on this stuff. Folks, don't get caught up in this whirlwind of waiting for the right time. It ain't never gonna be a right time. It's just that time. Let's suppose you wanna go on a run and it's raining. You gonna wait? You like, you know what, I'm gonna wait for it to stop raining before I go run. But what if it's raining all week? Then you done wasted the whole week. They make rain gear for you to go out there and run in the rain. Same thing, too cold. People are always too cold. I'm not going to go this time. But let me ask you this question. You think a heart attack is going to wait for the right time? You think diabetes is waiting for the right time, or cancer? It's just going to happen. It's just going to be that time. Don't get yourself caught up in this mindset, this mind frame that you just have to wait for the right time. There is no right time. It's just that time. And when you sit down and you realize that the right time, when it comes, you're going to be ahead of the ball game. You're going to at least be ahead of the 90 to 95 percentile of individuals out there that's waiting for the right time. That's going to sit back and watch you excel far forward because you didn't wait around for the right time. You didn't wait around for my money to get right. You didn't wait around for, I need an office space. You think Jeff Bezos waited around for an office space? He started Amazon in a damn garage. People, listen to me. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a garage. He was like, you know what? I'm just going to get started. And believe me, there was many people that discouraged him if you ever heard him talk about how his journey started. He didn't look for the right equipment. He didn't look for the ideal timing or the ideal degrees or whatever you want to call it. He just started it. And that was it. When your dreams, the love, whatever you want to do, you ain't going to wait for no right time. You're going to just start. What you going to do? You're going to delay your abundance, or you going to delay your happiness, your gratification on the right time? Do you pray to God waiting for the right time? Well, I'm going to pray to God when the sun is up. What the hell wrong with you? Stop waiting for a right time. That's the problem. Stop waiting for a right time to execute on life. Death is not going to come at the right time. I'm here to tell you. Be in the present moment. The present moment is all you have. That's all you got. The past is gone. Don't even hold on to that. The past got you to where you at right now. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, there was a saying that I once learned. It was, your present situation came from a past thought. Now it took me a while to figure that one out. But your present situation is from a past thought. And that past thought didn't come at the right time or the opportune time. It just came. I can't lay it down more simpler than that. Just get started. And believe you me, when you just get started, you'll see how far ahead of the game, how far ahead of everybody you gonna get. Don't be with the masses. Single yourself out. If they all at the club hanging out, they all eating, drinking, looking at football games, you ain't got to wait on them. You can go ahead and get started. Them parties and football games are gonna be around many moons to come. People might change, situation might change, but it's always gonna be around. The timing is now. Stop waiting. Stop waiting on the opportune time, because I hate to tell you this, it is never going to be the right time. It's just that time. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for chiming in. Click like, click share. Y'all have a good day.